Well, hello man cavers, we are back in the shed with a silly hat. We're going to get back to our hub. So, we're not going to roll credits. We're going to get straight on with this and see what we can do with it. It's been soaking in diesel here now since the last video, which is about 2-3 days ago. So it's had a good soak in diesel. The gas for my blowtorch has still not turned up. This is the joys of getting things half the price off the internet. You have to wait an age for them. So, my plan. Them screws on the back, I had another go at them last night. Oh, crikey. No, I tried. A couple of people actually said, why don't you use an impact screwdriver? I do have impact and cordless drill. I have them both with all the little attachments. I tried impact screwdriver on there, my bit, and it just snapped the damned end off. So yeah, impact screwdriver, it just for a good 20 seconds and then the screwdriver bit snapped and it didn't budge one little bit. I tried tapping it around with a chisel. That didn't work. Push come to shove, we're going to have to drill these damn screws out if we can't free this off. So I'm going to wait for my heat to turn up. But for now, I have had an idea. Which come to me in the night. Now then, where's a clean cloth? Here's a clean cloth. Let's get our... If you're wondering how I've soaked that, the wheel studs, there you go, look. Where the wheel studs come out, go straight through into the ratchets. Ooh, that's brown come out of there, isn't it? So yeah, so where we took them wheel studs out, that goes right through into the ratcheting mechanism. So I should have soaked all inside of this now for a couple of days in some lovely diesel. Still nothing at all. All right, let's get this in the vise. I have had an idea. Whether this will work, we're about to find out live on camera. Right, what my plan was, I've cleaned our axle shaft up. So that axle shaft now goes right through there. And there is absolutely nothing still. Let's get an adjustable on here. Nothing that way. Nothing at all. Either way. No, it's just turning the whole thing out of the damn vise. Look, thing is, you can't really hold this very well because this is tapered, it's not flat. So it just tries to push it out. But I thought, why don't we? Now, I don't think this is going to work either. But I thought if we get a socket on here, I found one that fits perfectly, 21mm, believe it or not. None of the Whitworth or Imperial would fit. I thought, why not? This airline is going to knock my camera over in it. There we go. Why not get the windy gun on it? Whoa, and just see if the windy will shock it free. Here we go. Other way. Now, we are getting absolutely nothing. That thing is so seized, it's unbelievable. You watch, I bet you, when I finally get that to bits, some bugger's welded up inside over the years, so I've got a lock bloody hub on it. That wouldn't surprise me at all. We do all this, undo it, and someone's welded it all up in there. Oh dear. Not everybody wanted the freewheeling hubs, and I'll tell you for why. Because these don't just act as a freewheel hub. If they're solid, they act as a brake. Because, oh, wait till that silly compressor go off. I will demonstrate with another hub. Here's our other good hub. There, that's the one with freed off. Come on, compressor, go off. Where's the switch? Oh, overridden. Right. Here's our freewheeling hub. This is the good one. Look how that clicks nicely going backwards. And then when you go forward, it turns, obviously. Downside to these is, if you've got two freewheeling hubs, which it should have, these are actually going the right way, look. If you're going along and you're going down a hill and gravity takes over, these ratchets are just going to slip and you're just going to gain speed and freewheel down the hill. So a lot of people did, and on an auto truck, thinking about it, on an auto truck which don't have any brakes, it might not be a bad idea to have one hub that is solid, because that would act as a brake. Do you know what I'm saying? Last thing you want to do is get the strumpsaw on the rally and you're going down the hill from one field to the next to go down the main ring, and your auto truck get away from you and she start freewheeling and the old hub start clicking and off she's going and you can't stop. Now that's not good for health and safety. It's not good for anybody. It ain't good for my bloody heart rate. So we have one freewheeling hub, so our steering would still be made easier, albeit one way more than the other. Would it really hurt to have this hub locked? Because then the whole thing is mechanically tied to the engine. So as you slow your engine down, it's going to stop. You disengage your drive, and it's pretty much going to stop. Unless you've got a lot of force behind it where it would turn the gearbox. But do you see what I'm saying? So if we can't free this up, it isn't the end of the world. It really isn't, because I was thinking about it. I was thinking, well, is it really such a bad idea having one hub that is locked? Maybe someone's done that for this reason, so the truck don't roll away. Do you get what I'm saying? If you get going down a hill and gravity takes over, regardless of what your engine is doing, these are just going to slip, because they're going to want to travel faster than what your gearbox are, so these will just slip and off you'll go, and you'll be doing 33.2 miles an hour down a stubble field, and that's not good on a Villiers auto truck. So we have this one good hub, like we said. This one is seized. So what are your thoughts on it? Shall we put it together with that one seized hub so that acts as some sort of brake? At least we could engine brake. And let's face it, the thing does less than walking speed. You know, with the throttle right down and the engine engaged, she does less than throttle speed, so less than walking speed. So in a way, this could act as a brake for us. It would mean it's slightly bit harder to turn one direction, because you won't have that freewheel mechanism, but that might be a small price to pay to have some form of brake on it. Right. But she's been soaking. There you go. We'll leave it a soak again for a day or two. Yes, we'll leave her soaking again for a day or two. And then we'll have to make a final decision. I'll have one last crack when the heat turn up of getting that thing undone. Really, no, I just want to see what's inside it. I really do. So, yeah. We do have the other hub. What did I do with the other hub? I think they're both buggered, aren't they? Yeah. Let me go get the other hub. There's the other hub. But as you can see, the back of that one has been pushed out. If that makes sense. See how that's pushed out? Swollen. That is 100% kaput. You're never going to free this hub off. Never. And I can't see you'd ever get them screws undone either. Tell you what we might do. Just for shits and giggles. Wouldn't that be a bugger if they did undo? Wouldn't that be a bugger? If these screws here are actually undone on this one. No. Go back at me. No. No. No, these screws are not going to come out. Not going to come out of there. Don't know why I'm even trying. Not going to waste me energy. So this hub is 100% rubbish. Scrap. It's all pushed out at the back where I had to get the hydraulic press to push the shaft out. So no, we shan't be using this, but it's a good source of spares. Push come to shove, I could drill these screws out in the bench drill and pop the back off. That could be what we could do with that one. We could drill the screws out, grind them off, drill them out, get that back cover off. Hopefully then we can turn the remaining studs out with mole grips, which are left in it, and then just replace the screws. I can just get new bolts to go in. That's another option. Or, I'm thinking about this more and more. Do we actually leave it? Do we actually leave it as a locked hub to act as our brake? If you can follow my train of thought as to what I'm saying there about how this thing could roll away if you did get going down a big hill and you had freewheeling hubs on the front, she'd just scooch away from you and gain speed. Because gravity is one heartless bitch. There. Let's get my socket back off. Back in the set. So yes, what are your opinions, guys? Of course, as soon as we've made a decision, we can get this axle back on the auto truck, get the wheels back on the auto truck, or back on the Atom, should I say, and then that'll be time to get the auto truck over here and actually start the restoration process on that bit. And to be honest with you, that's an easy bit, because all that is, there's no mechanical or moving parts on the actual truck. It's all just a body. So that's a case of going over it with a flap disc on the angle grinder and giving her a paint up. Yes, the rest of it is pretty good. Anyhow, that's a very short video for today. I just wanted to put this out there about these hubs. Why have I got the flash on? Let me turn that flash off. There we go. Yeah, so, very quick video about what we can do with the hub truck. Drop it in the comments. Thank you very much for all your comments. I do read every single one. And you'll notice that every now and again I'll have a spate where I'll sit down for a couple of hours and just reply to comments. But I do read every single comment. And guys, thank you so much for supporting the channel, but watching me for the last couple of years. We've been on a fantastic little journey together, and we've done many treasures. Many treasures. That sounds absolutely lovely. You know what's in there, don't you? I know what's in there without taking the back off. There's going to be probably 6 or 8 ball bearings in there and a ratchet. And the ball bearings will go up into a little slot. And the ratchet will do so. So your ratchet will come and your little ball bearings will drop down in front of the ratchet to stop it coming forward. That's basically all it is. A load of ball bearings in there. Now I don't think it's the ball bearings what are seized in there. I reckon in this end, I reckon there's a bearing in there. Is there a bearing, or do you reckon that's just a bushing? No, because there's this screw just go through to the shaft. I think this one is probably seized in this shaft. Do you see what I'm saying? Can't see the ratchet side of it, would. You know, I can't see the ratchet side of that would play up. We have got a tiny bit of play in there, look. Can you see that? There is a tiny bit of backwards and forwards play in that. And I'm pretty sure we haven't got any play at all in this one. No. No. So, is there a bearing in there? You know, I don't think there is a bearing in there. I think, like I said, that is just a bush. I think that's just a phosphorus bush. Maybe, I don't know, we'll have one more go. Yeah, there's in and out in there as well, look. See that? Have we got anything on this one? Nothing at all. No. No. I think the problem is this is seized up in here, you know. I'm sure that's where our problem is. This whole shaft is seized up in this bearing. And yes, this has been under liquid as well. So this has been soaking in here as well. Yes, that's a strange one. It's a very, very strange one. Yeah, we'll put E back in there that way. Right. Yeah, I'm humming and hawing now. Because we're thinking on camera. That's never good. I'll put the flash on again, haven't I? Get off. There we go. Right, we're going to go. There'll be another video before Christmas. We're going to do a Man Cave Christmas special and a question and answers. We are indeed. Just for you guys. Right, we'll see you next time. Bye-bye for now. Ha-ha!